Hi, Ivanka. So excited to chat today. I love how your climate methane mitigation work intersects with AI and data science, and also that you're balancing all of that with swimming, viola, and fashion. Before we map anything out, what kind of capstone sounds most exciting to you right now? A research project, an AI or tool you build, a community program through methane matters, or something policy-facing?
Hey Sarah, I think I already have something going on around research. Now I'm looking at something which is more industry facing, where actually able to show and use some of my research to show a impact either at a lab level or something which is very specific to industry. It could be something like dairy industry or environmental science or something around carbon markets and stuff like that. Can you please help me with few ideas with some of the projects I could do in next 5 to 6 months?
You're in a sweet spot. You already have credibility from research, patent, publication, so the industry-facing project should look like translation, turning climate science into a tool pilot or decision system with real users. AOs remember she shipped. 5. 6-month project ideas, built for measurable impact. 1. Methane return on investment calculator for farms, dairy specific. Build a simple web tool that estimates methane reduction plus payback period for interventions, feed additives, manure management, digesters, covers. Impact metric. Had farms, advisors using it, had decisions influenced, DWAR saved, TCO2e reduced. Partners, local extension office, a dairy co-op, sustainability manager at a regional dairy processor. 2. MRV light, pipeline for methane, satellite plus ground truth. Create a workflow that flags likely methane hotspots using public satellite data, Sentinel 5P, methane SAT sources as available, plus weather, then generates weekly actionable reports. Industry use, utilities, landfills, large ag operations, municipalities. Deliverable, dashboard plus 3 pilot sites plus validation memo. 3. Carbon market quality score for methane credits. Build a rubric plus dataset scoring real methodologies projects, additionality, leakage, permanence, monitoring. Deliverable public database plus short white paper plus 1 through 2 interviews with carbon buyers. Impact metric, citations, subscribers, inbound requests, or adoption by a student-managed fund, local climate org. 4. Food waste methane reduction program, school district as industry. Instrument cafeteria waste, weighing plus simple computer vision counts, and quantify avoided methane via landfill diversion composting. Deliverable before-after analysis plus playbook other schools can copy. Impact. Percent waste reduced, meals saved, district rollout. 5. Methane due diligence, toolkit for companies. A downloadable toolkit, supplier questionnaire, red flags, MRV checklist, and a decision tree for procurement teams buying dairy beef. Deliverable. Toolkit plus 2 companies nonprofits piloting it plus case study. 2 quick questions so I can tailor. 1. Do you have access to a local dairy, extension contact, even one farmer? 2. Are you stronger in coding a dashboard tool or in building partnerships plus publishing a buyer-facing report?
Hey Sarah, those are all great ideas. Yes, I have access to a dairy farm in my area in the place where I live on the border of Wisconsin and Minnesota. And second, yes, I am good in coding and I have experience in making platforms and dashboards and mobile apps and stuff like that. I am particularly interested in suggestion number 4, which you gave, which is about food waste management at school cafeterias and stuff like that. I think that will be a very interesting project for me and where I can show real good impact at my school district level.
Perfect. Food waste is exactly the kind of MIT Stanford loves this problem because you can 1. Build, 2. Measure, and 3. Actually change behavior in a real system, your cafeteria. Here's a version that can hit Tier A fast. Project Concept, Tray Trace, or whatever you name it. A cafeteria food waste plus emissions measurement system that combines lightweight data collection plus dashboards plus interventions. What you build, deliverables that admissions understands instantly. Waste logging system, mobile web. Cafeteria staff or student volunteers log. What's trashed? Item category plus approximate weight volume plus photo optional. Dashboard for your food service director. Waste by item, day, lunch period, grade, and before-after intervention graphs. Impact calculator, translate waste into dollars lost plus CO2e, and optionally methane impact if landfilled. How you get real impact, metrics that matter. Pilot at one school for 2 weeks, baseline. Run 2 interventions for 4 weeks. 1. Pre-order, preference poll, reduce overproduction. 2. Share table plus signage nudges, reduce unopened waste. Your headline outcome becomes reduced edible food waste by X% and saved $1 month across Z lunches. How to keep it feasible? Key scoping choice. Don't try computer vision first. Start with simple way plus categorize. If you have time, add CV as a phase 2 enhancement. Fast timeline, 6-8 weeks. Week 1, get approval plus meet food service director, decide categories. Weeks 2-3, build MVP plus train 5 student volunteers. Weeks 4-5, baseline data. Weeks 6-8, interventions plus final report presentation to school board. 2 quick questions so I scope it perfectly. 1. Do you have a supportive cafeteria manager, food service director already? 2. Can you access one school consistently, same lunch periods, for 6 weeks?
Hey Sarah, yes, I have access to my school's cafeteria director, and I can really work at my school every day for all the 5 days in a week, consistently during the lunchtime in the cafeteria.
Perfect. That access is gold because it lets you run a real methane reduction experiment with clean before-after data. And it screams mens et manus for MIT plus researcher with impact for JHU. Build this as a cafeteria methane lab, 8 and 10 weeks. 1. Baseline, 2 weeks. Each lunch weighs or estimate food waste by category, beef, dairy versus poultry versus